What's up? It's Lisa. A few days ago I was making my birthday cake for my 34th birthday, and I thought maybe you would like to see the process, so we filmed it. It's a raw 3-layer cheesecake with a vanilla, chocolate and raspberry layer and a lovely hazelnut and date crust, and I even put a gelatin layer on top, which was really delicious. So yeah, let's jump straight to it. Since I'm making a raw cheesecake, I most definitely need some cashew nuts. These have been soaking in water for 3 hours. I'm going to use medjool dates and hazelnuts. These are without skin. Vanilla pods, some melted coconut oil and lemon. Loads of maple syrup, raw cacao powder, frozen raspberries, a teaspoon of agar powder, a gorgeous pomegranate, some delicious dark chocolate. This one is sweetened with coconut nectar. Beautiful fresh berries for decoration, and a handful of coconut flakes. I'll start by grinding the hazelnuts in a high power blender. A food processor works as well. I'm working with this Fruity Optimum, which is an amazing blending monster. My hazelnuts are roughly ground, so now I'm adding half of my dates. Don't forget to remove the pits. And then I blend everything until I have a smooth and sticky dough. My cake pan is lined with parchment paper, and I grease the sides with some coconut oil. The dough can be transferred to the pan, and now I can distribute the dough with my moist hands to create a lovely chewy pie crust. When your hands are moist, the crust won't stick to them. For the filling, I strain the cashews and put them in a blender. Adding melted coconut oil, maple syrup and lemon zest. And I'm also adding some lemon juice. Okay guys, how about a big up for my man for taking this super sexy shot of the vanilla bean. Vanilla in the blender. And now it can be blended into a super creamy cashew cream cheese. One-third of the smoothness is going to be my first layer, so I'm spreading it gently over the crust with a spatula. I'm also using some filling to make shapes for decoration. The cake and decorations are going in the freezer, and I'm saving half of the filling that I have left in a bowl. To the other half, I'm adding cacao powder and blend it up to make my second layer, which is going to be chocolate. I took the cake out of the freezer to add the chocolate layer, and I put it back in the freezer again. My last bit of cashew creaminess is going back to the blender now, which is of course properly rinsed. I'm adding more cashews and lemon juice and maple syrup and the frozen raspberries. And blend it all up again. So I took the cake from the freezer to spread the raspberry layer and put it back again. I want to add jelly to my cake as my last layer. For that I'm going to need pomegranate seeds, which I'm going to bash a bit to extract the juice. Then I put it through a sieve and make sure to extract all of the juices properly. Then I heat up some water and add a teaspoon of agar, which is plant-based gelatin. Bring it up to a boil, whisk well and turn off the heat. I let it cool a bit and add maple syrup and pomegranate juice. Noah is wondering whether the cake is ever going to be ready, and the little one decided to take a nap on the floor. Yeah, she does that sometimes. Back to the cake. I'm blending up my last bit of dates with some water and cacao powder and transfer this paste to a plastic bag. I will be using it for decoration. The gelatin mixture is lukewarm now, so I'm taking the cake out of the freezer and pouring the gelatin on top. This time the cake needs to sit in the fridge to solidify the gelatin. In the meantime, I'm setting up a double boiler to melt the chocolate in. Make sure to stir well so the chocolate doesn't burn. And now I'm dipping the frozen shapes into the chocolate. They turned out quite a bit messy, but let's just call them rustic, right? The gelatin must be set now. Let me check. Ooh, shiny. This is the moment of truth. I'm removing the cake from the pan. Alright, let's decorate. I want some chocolate dripping around the edge. Now I will use my chocolatey date paste as glue. Squeeze a few voluptuous dots. How about a rustic little chocolate heart and some raspberries to start with? A cute sprinkle of coconut flakes. And I want loads and loads of blueberries. More chocolate, more raspberries, and some black currants. The kids picked some flowers in the garden for my birthday, so I'm adding them as well. I don't know about you, but I'm totally feeling this cake. Let's have a good shot of it and devour it ASAP. Of course, you can make a raw cake with only one of the layers and skip the decorations. It will totally taste awesome. But since it's my birthday, I'm putting in some extra effort. The kids attacked the cake, so we forgot to film the tasting of it. But oh my god, it was so delicious. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, that will make me very happy, and I'll see you in my next video.